Tariffs, taxes imposed on imported goods, are often presented as tools to protect domestic industries and jobs. But the reality is more nuanced. While certain sectors may benefit temporarily, others, including consumers and exporters, often bear hidden costs. This report explores the complex impact of tariffs, who truly gains, who loses, and how these policies reshape global trade dynamics. Governments implement tariffs with the intention of shielding local producers from foreign competition, encouraging domestic production, and reducing trade deficits. For instance, when the United States imposed steel tariffs in 2018 under the Trump administration, the primary aim was to revive American steel production and preserve manufacturing jobs. Short-term winners include domestic producers, like, for example, United States steelmakers who experienced a temporary rise in prices and profitability. Certain workers, especially those in protected industries, may also see a slight boost in jobs. While tariffs may help local industries in the short run, they often result in higher prices for consumers and increase input costs for businesses that rely on imported materials. For example, United States consumers paid more for goods ranging from washing machines to automobiles due to tariffs on Chinese imports. Manufacturers using steel and aluminum as raw materials faced higher costs, which reduced their competitiveness globally. So, let's talk about the industries that, lost out here. The automotive sector took a hit, and electronics weren't spared either. Retail, that struggled too, and agriculture, especially, suffered because of retaliatory tariffs from other countries. Tariffs often lead to retaliation as affected countries impose their own tariffs. This, escalates into trade wars, hurting both sides. Let's take the US-China trade war as an example. Both countries imposed hundreds of billions in tariffs. US farmers were severely affected due to Chinese tariffs on soybeans and other crops. The US government had to provide billions in subsidies to offset farmer losses. Tariffs disrupt global supply chains. In a world where production is interconnected, even a minor tariff can, cause delays, increase uncertainty, and lead to reconfiguration of supplier relationships. This was especially evident during COVID-19, where tariff-laden policies actually worsened supply shortages. In the final analysis, tariffs benefit a select few. Politicians promoting nationalist economic agendas, a handful of domestic industries like steel or aluminum, and governments seeking leverage in negotiations. But honestly, the long-term costs are borne by consumers through higher prices, exporters due to foreign retaliation, and global economic efficiency because of distorted trade patterns. Tariffs are not a one-size-fits-all solution. While they may offer temporary protection to domestic industries, they often create more problems than they solve. A truly sustainable trade policy must balance national interests with global economic integration and ensure that short-term gains do not come at the expense of long-term stability.